Hey y'all. Ooh, I can hear it. Messing with my audio settings. Sorry if it sounds a bit garbled or distorted. Today, we're going to be watching the Nintendo Direct since I missed it earlier. I don't think I really missed anything. We're also going to call this the Steam Direct because we're going to be checking and seeing what games on here are also on Steam at the same time. Let me get my Steam all fired up here. Gal Guardians, Demon Purge. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Follow me on the Twitters and on the Steam at V-Gaming. Let's go. Does that ever affect anything? Okay. The Dragon Quest games. We'll make this full screen here. Okay. When are these coming to PC, please? Are these already on PC? Dragon Quest 1 and 2. I want to play these. Hang on. Dragon Quest 1 and 2, right? These are already on Steam. Dragon Quest 3. HD 2D remake. Is that all there is? Here they go. On wish list. What's this? Coming soon. This is 2025. These aren't even out yet. I need to go back and beat Ni no Kuni here. I got 64 hours on that joint. I need to beat it. So good. Okay, so that's not out yet. Reminds me of Octopath Traveler, but one of these days I'll get off of Final Fantasy XIV and I'll go back and I'll play everything else. One of these days. You know? Hang on. My mic looks a little hot in OBS. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I'm still trying to get the levels correct. Maybe it's just my microphone is shit. That could be it. Never mind how it's set up. Don't look. So this is 1 and 2, the remakes, the original ones. Yes. Please. Give it to me on PC, please. It just says 2025.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Can you guys hear that?
I'll be your guide for today's.
It doesn't really matter.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Okay.
April 2nd. So please tune in for the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
We'll be there.
So please tune in for that as well.
Okay.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake.
Yes,
from
please.
Square Enix.
I can't wait to play these.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
Let's go.
We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
What's this? Lethal Company? What is this?
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me. Please help me, Dante.
No sleep for Kanano and Dante.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
What is this?
You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Okay.
Conduct interviews to investigate.
Look at those graphics, yo.
Dive dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche.
What?
And solve mind-bending puzzles.
So this is basically like a really off-the-wall anime that you get to play.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to
Okay.
and dreams to ride
All right.
the Somnium Files.
No
Launches
sleep
on
for Kanane Date. No sleep. No sleep for Soul. What was it? Kanan. Me. No sleep official. No sleep for Soul. What is this? This is not the same. No sleep is a real survival horror game about mental illness and abuse. Because it's Steam, and we're gonna add it to the library because why wouldn't we? All right. So I don't know what that is.
Nintendo Switch system, July 25th. Troll.
Unleash the supernatural. What's this? Another detective. And a devil summoner. Some more anime you get to play through.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics
Sega.
and enhanced gameplay. Returns with remastered HD.
Raidu. The Mystery of the Soulless Army. June 18th. Alright. Is that what this is? And the Mystery of the Soulless Army? Yep.
Graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Okay. What else you got?
Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Okay.
With a turn of outstance during an
Alright.
Mystery of the Soulless Army.
Also on
Launches
Steam.
Nintendo Switch, June 19th. Pre-orders begin.
Hey Atlas, can we get Dragon's Crown on PC, please?
Consume
Is
darkness.
that the name of the?
With
What's
your
this?
memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
This looks interesting. This looks
Puck
like
is this spherical stranger, moored in a
one of those
mysterious,
Souls-likes.
maze-like world. Your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey,
Okay.
you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
You literally turned into Pac-Man? Are you serious?
Lightly, the creatures
It's
inhabiting
Puck-Man.
this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash power.
Okay.
Enhance your ability to uncover Puck's cruel world. Just
Okay.
on Nintendo Switch.
Shadow Labyrinth with Pac-Man, not Puck-Man. Shadow. No, not Assassin's Creed. Shadow Labyrinth. Shadow Labyrinth. Add to wish list. Next.
Team. The rhythmic march begins.
That's one of those unknown Pokemon.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo.
Patapon. I've heard of these games before. I know they have quite the following. Patapon 1 and 2 replay. Add to wish list. July 10th.
Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Yep, replay.
For
The Steam Direct.
when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
Comes out a day
July
after the PC version. So July 10th for us, right?
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Okay. Another Stardew Valley Animal Crossing.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system. growing crops and carry your produce as splendid one.
Okay, why would I play this? Okay, sure.
Vegas 27.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Just curious. Story of Seasons. There's another one on here. Grand Bazaar. We'll follow that one. We don't really want it though. A Wonderful Life. There's a whole bunch of them, huh? Okay, it's a whole series. It looks like. All right, also on PC.
Seasons series.
What are they gonna do with the Switch 2? They're gonna go. They totally are. They're gonna go. My mic sounds a little hot. Huh? Metroid Prime 4? Metroid Prime 4? I am down for another Metroid game.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Okay.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to,
Of course.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
You're kind of doing a good job of making Metroid Prime 4 look boring. Its graphics look terrible.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
This looks bad. This is like a DS game.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
Yes, we know how Metroid games work.
Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate
So
in
it's like Metroid Prime Dark,
and to open doors.
or whatever that second one was.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
With the power of her mind. Okay.
Why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
It's always that. Come on. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for another Metroid Prime game, but
And what,
these graphics look atrocious.
after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond
And I know it's
space
like YouTube and
time
stuff, but still.
are beginning to weave a new tale.
It doesn't look very impressive. Okay. That's definitely not on Steam. Why'd they put that right in the middle of the show? It didn't look very good, man. Okay. Psychic Samus. Just for you to forget all this in the next game. I want a Metroid game where you start off with all your powers from all the previous Metroids.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Sure.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Alright.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
Sure.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the Potionista
No.
cursed
The
cafe
Potionista, huh? No, thank you.
summon a spellbinding adventure.
What is this? I like the art style.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals. Fly
Look at
on
the brooms
brooms
parked outside.
and learn advanced advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
What in the world?
There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
What?
Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
What in the world?
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
This looks super in depth.
Enrollment begins when
Witchbrook. From Chucklefish. Oh, that's the freaking Stardew Valley peeps. What was it called? Witchbrook. From the creators of Stardew Valley, which I have 72 hours on. Okay.
flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay.
Action, adventure,
Yeah, that's the Stardew Valley people.
games await. Set off on a
What's this?
fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn
Ooh.
platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares
I'm surprised there
and
hasn't been more
blood
games that have
operate
tried
your
to
trusted
bite the,
cane with
you know,
magical
the
parts,
thing with
and use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world.
Cuphead.
Can you
This looks
uncover
like one
the
of them.
secrets
We're gonna
the
turn down the
archipelago
volume
holds?
on my microphone
Find
here a
out
little
when
bit.
the Eternal Life
Okay.
of Goldman launches on
The Eternal
Nintendo
Life of
Switch
Goldman.
this holiday.
So much distortion in my microphone. You guys hear that?
Celebrate the 40th
Hang
anniversary.
on, Goldman. Is that what it was called? The Eternal Life of Goldman. Okay. Goldman. There we go. The Steam Direct. Similar to games you played, Cuphead.
Anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot 'em up
I
games.
swear to God, I was just talking to a friend of mine about Gradius maybe like 2 weeks ago. If this is on Steam, I'm definitely buying it. Gradius. Oops. Gradius. Gradius Origins. $35. What's in here? Gradius, Salamander, Life Force. The Japanese version of Life Force. Yeah, this has got Life Force on it. This is Life Force right here. The arcade version. Yeah. That's definitely going on the wish list.
Games from across the series. Titles include Gradius,
Yeah.
Salamander, Life Force,
Love Life Force.
Gradius 2, Gradius 3,
Okay.
and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry,
Ooh.
Salamander 3.
No way.
Gradius
Oh, this looks
Origins
great.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today.
This
on
looks
Nintendo
great.
eShop.
I love Life Force. That's one of my favorite
Battle
shooters
to the
ever.
beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus,
This is like
more
Friday Night
musical
Funkin'.
mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift
Friday
of the
Night
Necro
Funkin'.
Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay.
Let's see what's in store.
Oh, that looks familiar. I should know who that is.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry.
No.
Polished plates.
Just no.
Sure to be booming. Nintendo Switch, June 27th.
Just no. Bandai Namco's shotgunning some games out, aren't they? What in the name of I don't know what the fuck's happening in Pokemon is happening? Pokemon Legends ZA. What the fuck does that mean?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
That's always a good
We'll
thing.
get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Well, no. Oh, there's an Esperion. These are the different
Scattered all
gyms.
over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here, but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
On rooftops. Oh my goodness.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
Until
But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
what the hell?
Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Okay.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Okay.
During battles, using a super effective move. at the
How's this
right
gonna
moment
run
is
on the
key.
Switch?
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Oh.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Okay. Do I get to make my own
Trainers who
person?
reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Really? Are those actual Pokemon? I have no idea what's going on in Pokemon these days.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Okay.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms. Be on the lookout. Oh, look at this.
Okay, we're looking.
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop.
Is that the Duck Hunt duck?
But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop. It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
What the heck is happening?
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
Am I high? I mean,
With practice,
I
you
am,
might
but
even be able to play
that was
it with
rhetorical.
eyes closed.
That was rhetorical. What is this? Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Get in
That is goofy. Rhythm. Heaven. Groove. Okay.
to the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Okay.
That was Rhythm Heaven. It includes lots of
Okay.
Digital game card and a Legend of Zelda. With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Huh?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Okay.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
I'm lost. Why would you want this?
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
Do you have to
Just as
be
if you
signed
had
into your own
inserted a
account on
physical game
both?
card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems.
So you don't have to
Local
buy the same game
communication with your
twice?
second system is required, but only the first time.
Okay.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
Interesting.
Choose the title you're lending.
So this is like a family share program.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
Save data will not be erased.
Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
But one at a time. So now you're gonna have kids fighting over fake cards. He wants virtual card me
Virtual Game
Mario.
Card feature
Virtual
lets
card
you
your sister
swap
Mario right
games
now.
Between Nintendo
Hey,
Switch
Mom.
systems, as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
Okay.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Nintendo, you're so fucking weird anyway. What is this? Digimon? High on Life? Oh, that game is on Steam. Okay, High on Life. High on Life on the Switch? Ew. No, thank you. What is this? Star Overdrive. Star Overdrive. Wish list. You're coming out in April? Good luck, man. April's stacked. The Wandering Village. Yes. This is on my wish list on Steam already, I believe, right? The Wandering Village. Yep, on wish list. What is this? King of Meat. Okay. Another island adventure game thing. There's too many of these games, man. Sure. Why wouldn't I just go play Minecraft? Fantasy Life 1, The Girl Who Steals Time. Okay. These graphics look terrible.
Uncover history once more.
What's this? How much
An
more of this?
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, Saga Frontier Remastered. There's a bunch of old RPGs I need to play. Saga. Oops. Saga Frontier 2 Remastered. Add to wish list. What about the first Saga Frontier? Is that on here too? Saga Frontier. It's okay, that one's already on there. Okay. Got them both.
Meet Gustav,
Okay.
the Royal Heir, and Will the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Explore
Okay.
and transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle
Okay.
when you want Frontier 2.
Okay. Available later today, it said, huh?
Monumental journeys across this series of beautiful
Monument
puzzle.
Valley. Monument Valley. And I have the first one already on there. Add to wish list.
Games. What? Up in while outsmarting
Yes, I have played.
Valley 2.
My wife has
Guide
this.
Ro in her adventure through motherhood.
I'm pretty
as
sure.
she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all the
Okay.
begin help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3.
What's this? Nice
A
shot.
brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim. Time your button
All
press.
right, all right.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up two heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge.
Okay.
Close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of two at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for
Ooh.
local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I saw the thumbnail for this. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Add to wish list. Okay. Yeah, Broforce and Ninja Turtles. Okay. Online co-op, shared split screen, family sharing. Cool. All right.
On the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
That was Marvel's.
What's this?
I'm a buckle. Tornadoes off on Boston yesterday.
Another life simulator game.
Living the dream.
Another Tamagotchi life. Okay.
The dream. Lines of interactions. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
The man
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
with your gray hair. Oh
Thank
no,
you for
you're getting
watching today's
old.
Nintendo
He's getting
Direct.
old.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much.
You're
We'll
welcome,
continue
sir.
to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app
Hang
called
on.
Nintendo.
For you guys that are in the know, you guys that watch this channel, you know, in my head, that guy is the Walt Disney of video games. How would you describe Miyamoto-san to your average person who may or may not know who he is, who may or may not know too much about video games, who wouldn't understand or would ask you why everyone who plays video games, who knows who that guy is, thinks he's a big deal and would consider him the fill in the blank of video games, the Walt Disney of video games, the Don Bluth of video games, the whoever's like another big famous animator or actor or creator in a space, the Steven Spielberg of video games, you know, like who, in my head, he's the Walt Disney of video games. You know, animation existed before Walt, but he totally changed it and totally put it on its head, and they're still copying his formula to this day. Love it or hate it, there's a Snow White movie out right now that was based off of what blew up Disney in the first place. You know, that Snow White. That was the first color movie, period, you guys. Not just animated. That was the first color movie. And I do believe that was also the first full-length feature animated movie. There were shorts and stuff that they played in front of movies, but this was 1939, dude. We were 2 years away from even being in World War II at that point. Yeah, 1939. First color movie, first full feature-length animation. And if you look at Snow White, the original one, it's beautiful. It holds up beautifully today. It's even more impressive today considering they did that almost 100 years ago. Without computers, all hand-drawn, hand-painted, yeah. So, in the comments, you guys, let me know. Who would you consider? How would you describe Miyamoto-san to people who may or may not know who he is? I've always described him as the Walt Disney of video games. So, here we go.
Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you
April
daily
2nd.
and directly through the Nintendo
Next Wednesday.
Today app as well.
Less than a week.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Okay.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
You need a Nintendo account to do it?
That's all I have to share.
That's lame.
I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
That's pretty lame, you guys.
Thank you for watching.
I don't know what to tell you. That's pretty freaking lame. Anyway, Metroid look kind of shit. All the games I want to play on here are already going to be on Steam. That app is an interesting prospect coming from Nintendo. Nintendo is showing that they do not consider Xbox and PlayStation at all their competition. They're releasing an upcoming game, simultaneously on Android and iOS, as well as the Switch. And then they just advertised their new mobile app. And then they just advertised family sharing. Which, you know what? They saw an issue, and that's true. I have 2 Switches, and they know it's kind of a pain in the butt. They know people would only play. If there's more than one Switch in the house, they know people would rather only buy one copy of like a game that barely goes on sale. Let's say Mario Kart. That game barely ever goes on sale. It's $60 pretty much constantly, right? So instead of buying 2 copies of Mario Kart, they realize people only will buy that one. But if you let them share that game between 2 Switches, you might be more inclined to buy it. And you might end up being more engaged if there's more than one person in the house that's playing it. Because maybe it's on like Big Brother's Switch or Dad's Switch. And Dad doesn't want to give his Switch to little Timmy because little Timmy be breaking shit and taking shit into the bathtub and whatnot, right? Little Timmy can't be trusted with Daddy's Switch, right? But if Dad's not going to be playing his Switch for a while, or he doesn't play it at all, and he has all those games just sitting there, instead of him not buying all those games, little Timmy can use all those games, you know, and there'll still be an active Switch in the house, which is kind of what they want, you know, like an active user. So I could see that. Very interesting. You guys tell me what you guys think about this whole Nintendo Direct. I think there were some good games in there. That Witchbrook game, I thought it was okay until I realized it's the people that made Stardew Valley. That's very intriguing. The Gradius Origins game seems kind of cool. The Marvel Cosmic Invasion Seems like a nice fun beat 'em up to go there with the Ninja Turtles game. I still haven't played the G.I. Joe game. I heard that was kind of mid, but it looks kind of cool at least. And I think there's a Marvel game in that same vein in there. Yeah, sign me up for that. Metroid Prime needs some work. It looks generic AF. I think the last like visually impressive Metroid game that I know of was like the second Metroid Prime game on the GameCube. All the rest have been kind of okay. The one on the Wii was okay, at least as far as like from a technical standpoint. But the last time I was really wowed and blown away by the look of a Metroid game was probably that Metroid Prime Fusion. Yeah, that was the second one, right? Metroid Prime Fusion. But we'll see. I wonder what it looks and plays like on the Switch too. You know, is there an enhanced version of it on there? I'd like to see. But yeah, interesting. Some interesting stuff. That virtual card is interesting, and there was a couple interesting games, but they're all going to end up being on PC anyway. So anyway, holler, let me know down in the comments what you thought of this. Holler, let me know if anything stood out to you, if anything was weird. What would you consider Miyamoto-san? How would you describe him to a person who barely knows about video games or doesn't know about video games at all, and why he'd be a big deal to anyone who actually knows who he is? Hit me and follow us on the Twitter at V-Gaming and the Steam group V-Gaming. All right, peace, you guys. Catch you later. Bye.